Well, we've got our tyres down to 18 psi now, so that seems to be pretty good. We'll get up here on the soft sand, see how we go. Oh, that's better.
Oh, that's much better.
Get out of the weedy section, it's
Beautiful.
lovely. Rightio, we've come down to Little Boat Harbour and set up for the afternoon. It's a cracking day. Nice light winds, sunshine. So, we're just down on the beach. We did actually do our test run on our kayak, but we do need to refine that a little bit. And Jesse's had a bit of fun snorkeling, and now he's building sandcastles. Tell us about this creation, Jess.
It's down Bremer Bay city.
Yep.
And it's a really long time to make. It's not finished yet.
Yep.
But yeah.
It's a city protected by a moat. Is that what we got?
Yes. It's glad to win up.
Cool. This is a very protected beach in most wind directions except a westerly. And then right over we've got Bremer Bay, really good fishing beach. And just over this way is Blossoms Beach. That's probably potentially better for the sunset, but not so good for snorkeling or kayaking. A bit more of a surfy beach, that one. Really good for families though. So is this one. I'll go and time to fire up the barbecue. So we're gonna go with some Webbed chicken. And I reckon it's just about time for the bar to open too. What do you reckon, Carla?
Yeah.
Charch, what do you reckon? You right? A very spoilt dog, this one. Doesn't really venture far away from mum or dad. Looks like these guys are packing up for the day. Oh, we got a drone in the air too. This dude's flying a drone. He'll get some pretty nice footage, I reckon. Cracking spot, really. Little Boat Harbour has always been a favourite. Oh, the other thing I was going to say about this place too is they're shooting a film here. It's based on a Tim Winton book about a blue groper. Now there's a couple of blue groper, sort of like pet groper, that live just off the rocks over here, and they've been feeding them, sort of getting them tame so that they can film them in this film. That's a follow-up to one of Tim Winton's books. So we'll look forward to that being released, and we'll sort of watch as well as they go out every day and do the filming operation. It's a pretty big undertaking. Anyway, I better get back to me Weber and chuck me chicken on. Catch you soon. Righto, this is take 2 on the sand castle. It's got the double moat. Tell us about that, Jess.
Okay. So, we're planning on doing just one boat, in a big hole.
Yeah.
And then we put the motor here. And we also jumped down.
Nice.
Right, to make it a bit like.
So you reckon the castle will still be there tomorrow?
No.
Yeah. All right, so we're ready for dinner nearly, I reckon. Californian chicken, salads, what do we got? Coleslaw?
And a mashed potato actually left over.
Oh, bit of mashed spud left over.
I don't know if we can do it though, because I did plan on using the foil.
Oh, that's all right, we got garlic bread there, that'll do.
That'll do.
So these are the split chickens they get from Aldi, they go alright. I like the Californian one, and the Greek one goes quite alright too. Cook quite quick, less than an hour. What a spot. Saturday the 30th of January, it's the weekend again. Not that weekends mean much in the travelling world. Every day's a holiday. Luke's birthday, my brother, today. Happy birthday, Luke. Hope to catch up with you soon when we get to Perth. And we're just going to take a little drive this morning into town, where we're staying at the Bremer Bay Beaches Caravan Park. We're about 5 kilometres out of the town proper. So we'll go for a bit of a drive around the town so you can see what there is here, which is not actually very much. You can only really get basic supplies, but it's a really cool little community, and yeah, everything you need is here. Most people probably travel to Albany, about 2 hours away, to do their main sort of grocery shopping, and if you need anything important, and that's the place, that's the nearest major service. So this is probably what you'd call the light industrial area. Over on the left there, the Bremer fish processors. If you want to try some of the local fresh fish, that's a great place to purchase it. At $50 a kilo, it's great value. You couldn't catch it for that. So I'm going to visit there later and get a little supply of red snapper and maybe some jewfish. And then this little street has just the one simple service station, and the mechanics, Bremer Bay Mechanical. A shout out to Paul and the guys here who did a great job servicing my caravan, and they repacked all the bearings and fixed the brakes for me, so it was really useful to be able to park the van up here because we had other accommodation while we were in Bremer Bay. And if you're towing a caravan, I strongly recommend you spend some time doing maintenance, especially on the bearings. If you do any form of off-road driving, they do need adjusting and greasing often. Right, and then down here is just the one service station. As I said, the fuel is competitively priced, same as Perth, so that's great. A new addition to the town here is the Bremer Bay Brewing Company. So they brew all boutique beers. They've only been open for a year, but it's a nice little addition to the town. Be interesting to see how they go long term, because the tourist season here is only quite short, just that Christmas holiday period and Easter. after Easter it gets very, very quiet here during winter. And here on the left, this is an amazing facility, playground and skate park. It's been just really, really well made, and landscaping is fantastic. There's barbecue areas and places for little kids and big kids, public toilets. So that's actually part of royalties for regions. So every town in WA, well not every town, but a lot of towns get access to government money, and it sort of comes from the mining industry. So the money gets put back into the communities. And just up on the hill here we got the Bremer Bay Hotel, or Bremer Bay Resort. Hasn't been here a huge amount of time, just over on the left there. I think it would have been when I was a teenager it was built, so we were really excited as kids because we were just starting to go to parties and things like that, and we'd come down to Bremer Bay to celebrate New Year's Eve. And
another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. In your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Die.